How do you play this game? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, how's it going? Yep, I've got a table. A glass table that's floating in midair and you can fall through. So much fun. So, anyway, I'm back in the C17. Oh, I need to paint that. I've done some extra decorating just in the kitchen, I guess. So I've got some cupboards up above. Need to get rid of this grey line on these low cupboards. And I've got a nice painting. What do you think that is? And I've got a pot plant. I think this room is pretty much done. Maybe it needs like, I don't know, like a air vent or something, like a air conditioner vent somewhere. I can put pipes and stuff around the edges and along the roof to make it seem like there's some kind of central heating, air conditioning thing. I also got a painting of a cat. Yeah. Let's say it's the captain's cat. So I can move into the bathroom, the bathroom engineering room. Oh yeah, I connected all these lights up so they're all on the same system, but there isn't a player sensor or a light in here yet, so it doesn't do anything, it just turns off. In here I just need to paint the floor, I think, and fix these cupboards up. I might also see if I can put like a defib or something in a wall, like a medical thing. Oh, what? Oh, I can't see that grey line because the blue thing on the other paint block is sticking out over it. So then a floor in here. I had been considering just doing like large black and white checkers. Let's spawn that and have a look. I don't know about that. I feel like because everything else is white, it makes the space look kind of strange. Like, it might just be a monochrome looking thing. So I'm going to try just totally grey. This is the same grey that is on the bench in the kitchen. So it's supposed to be like a stainless steel kind of grey. And I mean, it's a boat. Either the floor would be like wooden planks, but this is like an engineering area, so it'd be more likely that it's like steel plate. And I think I could put some paint blocks in here as well to help define where some of these plates are. Yeah, I think the color is better. The uniformity, it is what's screwing it up. So as long as I work around this pipe, then I'll be able to put plates in here. And I'm thinking maybe I need like a line. Let's get a line. This one? Like that. It's down your side of the yellow line. I don't want the line to like suddenly get too fat. That is a problem with diagonal lines. They can often look quite a lot fatter. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna cut out all the floor here. This is one of those situations where it's better to have a cutaway so that you can sort of, you can paint and cut and put in new pieces and not have to worry about what you're actually replacing. So I'm thinking maybe there'll be like longer panels and I can always make them shorter, wider, funny shapes if I need to. I'm not sure about the shading on that. Like, can you even see it? It's very difficult to see. Maybe that's the point though. Maybe it'll get so lost that you'll just like fill in the gaps with your imagination. It'd be also good to put in something that indicates like there is a hinge or like a handle. Maybe the rivets can be grey as well. So there's like 2 handles. You put one hand in each and pull the whole thing up. Need to give this one a bit of a like step off. Bit of an angle because it's got to go up against a wedge. So that's the kind of idea. What I'm going to do though is just take the bits I have now and put them in place. See if that really works before I like commit to it too much. Oh yeah, it looks like a little face. Hello. But I think that's kind of good. Yeah, I like that. Because I can see with the whole thing being covered in these panels, it makes it look like it's just completely made of steel. And the lighting below deck makes it a lot easier to see the difference in the shading. The whole floor is going to be paint blocks, basically. It's going to be good to give them all kinds of different shapes and different attachments, different opening ways, different opening methods. Maybe some of them are proper hatches that can hinge up and have one latch, and maybe some of them are like 2 handle systems where you've got to put your hands down into both of them, open 2 latches at the same time, sort of thing. I wonder if I make it nighttime actually. Make it a bit darker. If the shadows weren't as intense, I think it would be a bit easier to see what's going on. They all look like little faces. What am I gonna do about these little faces? I think the rivets are gonna have to be... Oh, maybe I'll do the darker one. The dark shadow. I can also bring them a lot closer together. So I think it's easier to move this one here, but where I've got like 2 of them close together, I had wanted to make it so I could just copy paste them, but it's not going to work. So I think wherever I've got a long flat edge, I can move it 1 pixel across. I think I'll leave this little wedge piece at the top empty. I'll just say I've got one of those flat ones there. I'm just going to speed through this. Oh, okay, I think I'm done. Oh man, that sucked. Now I just need to go chop. Actually, I can chop pretty much everything that isn't a paint block, right? If it's not a paint block, chop it out. Is that all of it? That's all of it. I hope this looks good. So there's little bits around the edges that maybe I can fill in again with more paint blocks. Oh, I feel like I spent ages on this. Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. I love this. This is so cool. I think I could do with something a little steppy step before the door. Maybe the yellow line needs some shading or something on it so it kind of matches the floor. And then I also put some little rivets on this black strip, so it's kind of like there's a panel here covering something, maybe like some cables or something. Really, there's a pipe going there, so it's a panel covering a pipe. But maybe it needs more rivets to make it stand out as kind of like a different thing. a different kind of panel, a panel that's not supposed to come off. And then we've got a couple of these, oh, some mist paint. It looks so much better on here, like it's very, very difficult to see when you're in the edit mode. Yeah, I think that was absolutely the right decision. And then perhaps wherever I'm not doing these panels, I just do the dark grey and like grey it out as a, I don't know, like a solid panel, a permanently affixed solid panel. So I think with this, the rivets would be like, you'd want to rivet the whole thing. You know, it's a pain in the ass to get off kind of thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hopefully that sells that one a bit better. There's a couple of little bits. I think generally I got that. I got all the bits. Okay, what do I put here? I was going to say I should put a fluid port, but you'll see the hole from below. Oh, back we go to the paint blocks then. I think maybe that can be like a floor mat situation. And if I, yeah, I think just a little steppy pad thing. It's okay. Maybe if I figure something else out, I can replace it. I think this piece with the steam, the bit with the steam pistons on it should all be grayed out on top. Like this, like that. And I think I'm gonna have to put in like another panel here and the idea that there's a panel there. The reason I wanted it to be under this thing is because it's supposed to be like a welder that you can pull out and move around. I don't want it to be a fixed part of the ship. But yeah, no, this is okay. This is good. I could put something on this wall, but what is on the other side of that wall? Yeah, I've got a painting there, so I'll leave it blank for now. Just need to do these cabinets up here. Okay, those are done. Yeah, they look heaps better now. They've got like proper latches. They're supposed to be cupboards that can like hinge up. And then they would lock because, you know, it's like a boat. So everything should lock. So if I can make it look like it locks, that is good. Okay, so I think this drawer here still needs some work. It's probably okay. I might want to color the drawers or something. But I think I'm just going to move on and get this bathroom sorted out. Pump. Why has it got a pump? And where does that go? The pump pumps fuel up here? No? Did I never actually figure this out? Was that a T? No, that's not a T. That's a thing? Huh. So this pipe must go, it goes up and then down, which means that the power from the pistons is going into the bottom of this flywheel kebab, coming out the clutch, going up, back down, yep, along here. I don't know what this one's for then. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. So the power comes back through this pipe, like power to go to the propellers, goes off, comes out the propellers, and then that same pipe is being used to chuck diesel forwards. But instead of coming back through here, it's going to go up and it's going to hit the clutch. And then instead it goes up this pipe, which goes around, up, then into the bottom of furnace. What I need is one of these, a valve, so I don't end up dumping all my diesel into it. And I think I can... Nope, I cannot. I don't think I need a pump, that's the thing. Like, I don't need one of these. It'd be good if I could split it before it gets to here, but... because I don't want the diesel to continue running through here. But everything's, like, in the floor. I guess I can use this. Yeah, like adding anything else is only eliminating that small piece of pipe there. So whatever, it's just gonna be that way. Now I'm thinking, right, it's a valve. It's a valve. I have to go down probably. So let me get rid of this. Let's put a toilet in here first. Will a toilet fit? What did I put a toilet in last? Was it this thing? Yeah, because it's just this. Just these few pieces. But it's a lot smaller. A lot smaller than it was before. Oh, that's good though. It's only 1 block of width, so it should fit really nicely. I don't think I need to push it all the way to the back. It could be there. And then if I had a wall like that, separating the fuel tank, and then probably another wall behind the toilet seat. I still need blocks there to separate off the fluid jet, but I think it's now like it's in its own room. And if I take these buttons and rotate, yes, I can get rid of that wedge. Can't get rid of that one though. Yeah, like that. I can put like a little sink in here, and then what do I do? Just wall this off. So the fuel tank, if I can grab it. I'm going to spin it so that the port is on the bottom, like that. Because there's all that space below here. Man, that's tricky though. Actually, it would be better if it piped out first. Yeah, I'll show you outside the boat what I mean. Because I've still got to have space to put in a valve, right? So I want to come down. I'll go this way. And then I think we're going to run into issues pretty quickly. Yeah, with wedges. So it can only go across 2. And then it needs to go back in. Oh no, wait a minute. I can't use a valve here. It'd be cutting into some of this. Damn. Okay, let's switch gears quickly. Grab the sink. Because I'm going to need a sink. Okay, sink. Because what I'm thinking, the sink might give me a place to put a valve. Hide a valve. It's definitely not going to. It's so small. There's no space for anything. How do you make a sink then? Grab my toilet brushes. And they can go down here in this little gap. Might mirror that. Whoop, there you go. So I need like a 1 block wide sink. Ooh, what about an air scoop? Man, that's pushing it though, isn't it? It looks more like a hand dryer than anything. Grr, I really want this. Yeah, sink. Let's grab a light. I might even put 2 lights in here. It's kind of a longer room. Or it could just be 1 right in the middle. I think that's the middle. Oh. Okay, now what I was planning with a valve is just totally gone to crap. Because I put so much space. I took up so much space putting in the sink. Door opens. Oh. I mean, it fits. It all fits. It's very, very tight. But that is now a bathroom. Oh, I mean, it's good that it fit. So what do I need? And paint that. And then do the bottom. I need an exit sign. Okay, and then a tank. A tank and a valve. Tank and a valve. A valve. I guess there's lots of space if I go up to put a valve in. I wanted to do like this, so you can like see it below the sink, but I would need the block above it so that I could pipe out of that. Everywhere else is like just full of stuff. It could go here, you know. It doesn't need to be exposed. It would have been nice to have it kind of in the sink like that though. I mean, I could still try and XML something into there. I can get rid of this wall, so I can definitely put a valve up here. But it's like I need to run it up and then back down, which is kind of silly. There is some space below. Oh, I've got walls. Why don't I use these walls? Because it's this pipe here, right? So we're going to go down. I think I need to... That's a wedge, so I need to go across. That's also a wedge. Huh, I didn't think about this. Okay, that's a solid block, which means I just need to bring the pipe... I'm going to have to use that, I think. Oh, I don't want to do that. Because I really like that... I really like that it's all kind of just floating. Can I get it into this little gap? Oh, nope. Nope. I still have to go up, basically. Very high up. Oh my goodness. So it pipes up, takes a corner, comes across, and then from here it's like in the back rooms, so it can sort of go wherever it wants. But we'll be coming down into this section. And I think I'll put a pump on it now because I know that I'm doing some shenanigans and going up and down, and it'll probably need the pressure if it's like, if we're going real fast or in the air or doing some acrobatics or something. If I have a pump, then that means this is only pumping towards the furnace. I have no idea where I'm going to be refueling this from, but I can use this pump, I think. Yeah. No, this is only a fuel delivery to the furnace pump, but I can splice in above here pretty easily. Valve, and this is the valve that controls, like, that stops fuel from going into the furnace unless it's full. Maybe I don't need a pump then. Or maybe I don't need a valve. A valve uses electricity, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting rid of the valve, and the pump will be the valve. That makes way more sense. And then we can splice into that line because that is the fuel line. Huh. Ah, okay. Yeah, like that. So it'll just mean whenever the furnace is low on diesel, that pump will turn on. That pump's going to be like off and on all the time. So depending if that uses a lot more fuel than a normal valve, it might be a good idea to turn back to a valve, but that will also mean if I'm diving, if I'm going too fast, if I'm doing anything crazy, it'll definitely be able to pressurize the pipe and get fuel into the furnace. And it should work exactly the same as a valve, like a normal not doing anything valve. Oh, okay, so then the bathroom, I think, probably needs to be grey to match the engine room. I don't know if I put any panels in here. There's not really any space for panels. I should put a painting somewhere. Like this wall should be a painting. It needs a electrical connector to let you know you can turn a knob. I think the bathroom could do with some decoration. And we'll be moving up here next. Actually, there's like nothing really to do in this room. I do have lights. Wait, are those lights? They're not connected to this system, are they? No, okay, so I need 3 player sensors up here. I want to put these sensors where they're kind of like out of the way. A little bit hidden. And then I'm going to copy this. So this is engine, but this is this microcontroller is actually like the low deck lights. Whoa, caps lock. Low deck lights. Could say lower deck lights. And this is mid deck lights. Deck internal lights. And there's 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. So I can get rid of this thing. Function. X or Y or Z triggers clap. How did I do it? Top one and the bottom one. And then those lights must already be on HSV. No, they're not. Oh my gosh. What kind of heathen would use RGB mode? I think I could probably put 2 lights in here actually to be safe. Because this is like the engine control room, I suppose. They're actually really close to each other. I'll see what it's like with 2. I'm willing to give 2 a try. So there was a sensor down here between the boiler and the furnace. 1 in the door frame of the cargo room, and 1 on the back wall of the condenser room. And then we have 4 lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should all be on. Very good, very good. Man, if I need to make this floor all like painted panels as well. I think I need to, because it's like keeping with the theme. And this one, and this one. Ah, why do I do this to myself? I was thinking I should make this crane a smaller winch also. Because like, you know, there's not much space below that. Okay. Next thing is the weight distribution. So the center of mass is really high, but I have this weight block down here. So I've pretty much done all my decorating. Oh, in the cargo hold, I could put some cardboard boxes. The size difference of cargo holds is quite a lot. I'm not so sure about continuing that SAR ship because I don't want to have something that's like the same as Mongoose's ship. He seems like he's pretty close. We're getting closer and closer to finishing it. And it would be real scummy to like release basically the same kind of ship the same time that he wants to release his. Even if the schedules are different for releasing, you know, it would just be a bit of a dick move. And now that I am actively working on that helicopter, I think it would be good to try and put a helipad on my ship. I don't think I'm going to get too many of these boxes in. It's a much smaller cargo hold. I mean, that might even be it. I think I could do a stack along there. A lot of these were just like to cover up the Metal Gear Solid box. So if I do a 2x4, yeah, I need a 2x3. I don't think I did any 2x3 boxes. Oh yeah, there's 2 there. So what if I did like that? Wait, can I do a 2? Because I want to keep the labels visible, you know. I'll put that there. No, I'll flip it around. Okay, I'm gonna flip it again. Try and get those labels away from each other. And then I'm gonna grab these. Maybe I'll just take the lighter colored one. And I spotted a yellow label, which I want. Yellow, white, grey. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll do a flip. Oh no, it's a yellow beside a yellow. Oh, damn it. And it looks exactly the same. What about a... What's a good label color? In white? I don't want to do just a normal white one. I'll do green. Okay, there's my cargo. These boxes are really cool though. Okay, so the point of doing that was there shouldn't be too much more decoration and building, you know, shouldn't be too much more going in anywhere. Not enough to really drastically change the weight distribution. All the rooms are now filled with most of the crap that's going to be in there. So now I can dunk it in the water. So there is not enough mass down low and not enough. Okay, that was 2,000 mass and this is 4,000 mass. Or 4,000 fuel, I guess is more accurate. Oh, that's better. Nope. Okay, that's not better. Why? So the top one's negative 20,000. The bottom one's now 13,000. So it should be the full weight of the ship. This has got to be wrong, right? It's got to be upside down. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Maybe they patched it out. It really does feel like it's being patched out. I mean, that would be crazy. Also, doing all these yellow is not good. So I'm getting rid of the modified rocket boosters and just putting a whole bunch of barrels, because I know barrels weigh a lot, and see if this can overcome the buoyancy. The buoyancy. No, doesn't seem... I mean, it kind of seems like it can. This is the end result though, you know, we need to force it to stay upright. I want the rockets to work for this, because if they don't, then my only other option is to use that wheel. Now it's absolutely perfect, but it can't wobble or anything. Also, why is it sitting so low in the water? It's not like I added heaps of extra weight. Nothing in here is real heavy. I mean, a paint block's heavy. I really want to lift it up higher out of the water. Oh, whoa, what is this? Why it go so slow? 20. I'm only going 20. I would really like it to be higher in the water. So you don't see all these weird particles flushing up. Well, that's enough of this today. I'll probably be carrying on with this tomorrow as well, and we'll get the next floor up, so the cargo bay and the engine room, start working on that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.